Coping with Tre Tailor, giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life. Because we'll always be coping with something. Coping. Hey, good afternoon. Today we're coping with community service, movies, and more. Michael Jones joins us and some of the cast from his movie. They are doing a free screening in Columbia this weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We're going to come right back with Farlesha and Mike Jones next as we are coping with movies and community service. But first, hey, check the scroll at the bottom of the screen throughout the show for resources concerning COVID, vaccines, testing, financial resources, also jobs, housing, and help with your bills, plus information on scholarships and several community events. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Please like, share, and follow Coping with Tre Tailor. You're watching Coping with Tre Tailor. I'm your host, Tre Tailor. We're giving you info and advice to help you thrive and survive in life because we will always be coping with something. Today, we're coping with community outreach. Mike Jones joins us from $1 at a Time Promotions. His movie, Never Again, is screening free in Columbia this weekend. He joins us with one of his actors, Farlesha Brown joins us. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Mike, first tell us about the movie.
Okay, the movie Never Again is actually based on my book, $1 at a Time, which is about the mental conditioning of slavery. Wow. And it's so important for me to launch this movie now, which is about a grandmother. And you see Farlesha is the grandmother in the movie. A grandmother is explaining this mental conditioning to a grandson. He's 12 years old. He's like a lot of people saying, I don't want to know this stuff about history. It's a long time ago. Right. Let's get on with that. But we need to know more about our history because our history is who we are. Yeah. And we were once kings and queens. And it's so important for us to know who we are as African people for once we can build a future in this country together and love one another the way God wants us to. So it's a timeline of history, and you see different scenes from slavery through Negro Baseball League to Vietnam, all the way up to kids walking around with their pants down. So it's a story, and it's an uplifting history of our past and our present and how we can come together and love one another. So I'm so proud to be here and bring it to Columbia.
Yeah. You know, the thing too about our history is if we don't know our history, we will continue to repeat it. So exactly. I love that you are bringing the awareness about this in a play, which sometimes is more palatable to people. Farlesha, Mike says you portray the grandmother. What did you use to pull from? What in your past did you pull from to portray this character?
Well, actually, I took roles that my grandmother had. And my grandmother was a Sunday school teacher, and she was very known in the neighborhood. And she would get kids out the neighborhood and just teach them from the Bible to different parts of our history. Mm-hmm. So that reigned supreme to me and made it easier for me to bring across the message to my 12-year-old grandson in the movie.
Yeah, that's Farlesha. She is one of the actors, Farlesha Brown, one of the actors in the movie that is coming to Columbia this weekend. As a matter of fact, as I said, Mike, tell us about the showing this weekend.
Okay, this weekend will be sponsored by Colonial Heights. We'll be in the Busby Street Community Center. It's lovely. We'll be there. We're bringing it in 4 p.m. this Sunday. So after church, you can come on straight there. We have food, free food, drinks for you. We have tea, lemonade, water, Coke, all kinds of things for you to watch the movie. And then after the movie, we're doing a question and answer with the audience. So you can ask all kinds of questions about the movie. We have different storylines that come up that are and we've done this so many cities so far. We were in Atlanta and we're in other cities, and it's so really awesome when you're sitting in there watching people watch it, laugh at the parts, cry at some parts, get excited, start rooting, and it's so powerful. And then, like I said, we have a question and answer, so you can ask us all kinds of questions about the movie. And I do a book signing also, because the movie is based on my book, which is called $1 at a Time. So we love doing this. This is bringing awareness and opening a dialogue. That's the real reason why I wanted to do this. Is after the movie, let's talk about the issues that break us and divide us in our communities, so we can come together and find a common ground, because no one's coming to save us. We need to save ourselves.
Yeah. Never Again is the movie. It is showing for free. It's from 4 to 7 this Sunday at the Busby Community Center in Columbia, South Carolina. As Mike Jones said, it happens right after the showing. You can see the information on the screen. Farlesha Brown and Mike Jones joins us from $1 at a Time Promotions. What do you have coming up that people can be involved in? Because I know you're a playwright, you do movies. What else is happening?
Well, I'm actually turning my second play, 40 Acres, Who Stole the Mule, which was real popular. We did it in many cities. We toured. We're going to turn that into an online streaming movie as well. So I'll be auditioning for that. We've got several characters for that. And then the other one I did called When God Calls, Will You Answer? I'm going to turn that into a movie as well. So I'm going to be looking for actors, extras, locations to shoot the movie. So we'll be in Augusta, in South Carolina, in North Carolina. So we'll be going to different places, looking for different venues. So if you're interested, please contact us. If you're an actor, if you sing, we'll be looking for original music to score in the movie, as well as we did with Never Again. We'll be looking for crew, lighting, sound, makeup, catering, feed the cast, a lot of different things, just resources to get this message out.
Right. And if people want more information, they can check the screen for more information about any of the projects you have coming up. Like I said, you're looking for crew, cast, which includes actors, lighting, stage, as you said, catering. You're looking for the full gamut. And this is coming up in the next couple of months, you said, Mike? Yes.
Because Black History Month is when we launched this movie. So we're basically, after this, we'll be getting into April, May, and June. And that's when I'll be scouting locations, going around, auditioning. I'm putting this whole project together so we can get it launched, hopefully next year. Because this movie, Never Again, took 2 years to film.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we were filming through the pandemic. So it slowed it down. And Farlesha knows you had to stick the thing up the nose every week. They hated that.
Mike Jones joins us. He's from $1 at a Time Promotions. He is a writer, an actor, a screenwriter, a producer, a director. His movie Never Again is coming to Columbia this weekend. It's a free screening at Busby Community Center. Food, drinks, and then an important Q&A for the community after the broadcast about how we can better our community. Farlesha, before we leave, Farlesha, I want to ask you, why was this important for you to be involved in?
Well, to be able to get the younger generation involved and to know what was going on during those slavery times, and to be aware of what to expect out of some people, regardless if it's up front and personal now or if it's behind the scenes. It all happened. So to make them aware that it did happen so that they would not allow it to happen again is one of the biggest points that, I looked at to be encouraging and wanting to really be involved in and stick to. Just to let them know that, we cannot let this happen again, because we are way bigger than that. And we were once kings and queens, and we still are kings and queens.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Farlesha Brown is in the movie Never Again. You will see her in the movie this Sunday, 4 o'clock at Colonial Heights, the Busby Community Center. It's a free screening, Never Again. It's a movie premiere and discussion, free food, free drinks. And of course, like I said, the talk after. It's happening from 4 until 7 this Sunday. It's absolutely free. It's something, Mike, would you agree that you can bring every member of your family?
Oh yes, yes, definitely. I mean, this is something because a lot of the children. I'm an educator, so I'm in the classroom a lot, and I deal with a lot of children don't know what's going on, and they've never experienced it.
Right.
Right,
So
right.
for them, they didn't know about the hardships that we had to go through with Jim
Yeah,
Crow and all the different things, whites only drinking
Oh
fountain,
yeah.
and those things. And some of those rights and privileges that we had are disappearing
yes.
because we don't even know about it. And
Yeah,
it's important that we know about it
Right.
and fight to keep things in place.
yeah.
Or, like I said, we just need to bring everyone.
Well, Mike, you're certainly doing your part to shine the awareness on just that. He is a producer, director, actor, also a screenwriter, and he has the movie that was a book, Never Again, and it is showing tomorrow, not tomorrow, but actually this Sunday from
Yes.
4 until 7 at the Busby Community Center. If you want more information, what can people do if they need more information?
Well, they can call. My phone is always on, 706-294-1152, or they can go to my Facebook page, $1 at a Time Productions is the Facebook page, or they can find me on Facebook, Mike Jones. They can find me. I've got a lot of people. I'm talking to so many people, or just leave me an email. blackceo99@yahoo.com. I was turning all emails, Facebook posts. It's interesting, and I love engaging with the public, and that's what this whole thing's about. So let's
Yeah.
talk. Let's get to know each other.
Awesome. You can see the information on the
Right.
screen. The screening is this Sunday, 4 to 7. It's absolutely free. Every member of your family is not only welcome to attend, but encouraged to attend to
Yes.
have an open, honest conversation about
Right.
us as African Americans, where we've been, where we are now, and where we're going. Mike Jones, thank you so much for joining us. Farlesha
Thank you
Brown
so much.
is one of the actresses. She is playing the grandmother. Thank you so much for your commitment to being a part of this project and shining the light
Thank
on
you.
what's happening in our community. Don't forget, join them this Sunday from 4 until 7 at the Busby Community Center.
Sunday.
Mike, Farlesha,
Right
thank
after
you guys
church.
so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Today, we have been coping with movies and production and community service. Don't forget about Never Again. The movie is showing at the Busby Community Center in Columbia, South Carolina for free this weekend. So listen, if you have a story or initiative that can help someone cope, please email Josephine at booking@copingwithtreitailor.com. If you have a product or service that could help someone cope, the information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Please email copingwithtreitailor@gmail.com. We would love for you to be a proud sponsor, just like all of our sponsors, including SCDHEC. Also, we are sponsored by the Fifth Circuit Solicitor's Office, Attorney Byron Gibson, the Comet Bus System, also Palmetto Media Connections, Javis Financial Services, the State Fair, Agape Counseling and Training Services, and of course, Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall. Coming up next, your devotional. That's next on Coping. I'm Tre Tailor. Computers, they're a part of our everyday lives. But when they're not working, they're an everyday problem. So call Computers Unique, your everyday solution. 803-351-5821. Is your computer running slow? Won't turn on? Do you need a screen replaced? Or maybe you just need another computer? Well, Computers Unique is your one-stop shop for all your computer needs. They have a wide variety of new and pre-owned PCs, Macs, and tablets. So call Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall. 803-351-5821. 803-351-5821. Hi, I'm Tre Tailor. We'll always be coping with something, but God is always with us. Today's devotion says, when something in your life or thoughts make you anxious, come to me and talk to me. Thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity to trust you more. That's what we should say. Though the lessons of trust that I send you come wrapped with difficulties. The benefits far outweigh the cost. Well-developed trust will bring you many blessings, not the least of which is my peace. I have promised to keep you in perfect peace to the extent that you trust in me. The world has it backwards, teaching that peace is the result of having enough money, possessions, insurance, security systems. But my peace, God says, is such an all-encompassing gift that it's independent of all circumstances. Though you lose everything else, if you gain my peace, you are rich indeed. That's your devotional for today.
Coping, find peace of mind to survive through whatever. Coping, learning the way that we thrive all together. Coping, finding out what's real. Coping, we can heal, we can heal, we can heal. Coping with stress, coping with strife, bringing hope for success, for improving our life. Coping beyond hoping to do more than survive, ways to live a healthy life. Coping and promoting, learning what you can do, 6 ways to a better you.